how you doing there? Henry Olsen here from Super Simple Guitar, and welcome to another guitar lesson. Today we're going to be learning the new Ed Sheeran, Bruno Mars, and Chris Stapleton tune where the three of them are performing together. Really cool riff. I heard this one on the radio 2 days ago and I thought, wow, this is an interesting tune. And then yesterday a friend of mine, Mario, shout out to Mario, sent me a link to the video. So I said, all right, this is going to be a big hit, so I might as well teach it to you. All right, so let's get into it. I'm going to be teaching you the main riff, right? And I'm also going to be showing you, of course, the entire chord progression, how the whole song fits together, right? We're going to be learning the whole thing. All right, so you guys who are my members, I'm going to have some extra goodies in there for you. Might be a backing track, it might be a tab, who knows? It's going to be good though, so you'll be surprised when you get in there, so go check that out. If you're not yet a member, for my members, I always add special goodies. It might be a drum track, it might be a tab, it might be a backing track, it might be extra part to the lesson. So if you want to check out the All Access membership, everything that I've ever made is in there, plus the extra goodies to my weekly lessons, right? You also get a free copy of this book when you join. I ship it to your doorstep. If you don't want to become a member and get all of that extra goodness, then just download the PDF. It'll teach you all about the fretboard, how to unlock it and master it in the most simple, easy way. You're going to learn secrets, okay? So make sure to download that. All right, I will see you at the close-up. Let's get right into it. All right, so welcome to the close-up. I know it's not quite a close-up yet, but that's only because I need to explain one last thing. And that is, you're going to need to tune your guitar down a half step if you want to play along with the original and also to the backing track. Okay, so you're just going to put every string down a half step. If you don't know how to do that, then just type into YouTube Henry Olsen half step down tuning, and I have a whole lesson on YouTube teaching that. Okay, so that's what you need to do. If you don't know how to do it, go watch that video. And now let's just learn this first riff. Okay. So it goes like this. One other thing that I want to tell you is that I think he's using a fuzz pedal to get that kind of fuzzy, overdriven tone. So if you're searching for the tone, check out fuzz pedals. That'll give you that kind of flavor. If you watched my intro, which you probably did, I had a little fuzz going there too to get that kind of sound. Alright, so just so you know how to get some of the tones that are happening in the tune. So it's going like this. The basic groove is this. Down, down, up. 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 Okay, and for this first down, down, up, what I'm doing is I'm holding down the 5th string 7th fret, which is the note E, and I'm just doubling that note E, right? Which sounds nice and fat because now it's ringing twice, right? So I'm going, and if you hit that note or not, it's up to you, right? You could just go for the open 6th string, or you could kind of double it down, or mix it between not playing it and then sometimes playing it, right? Whatever works for you, experiment with that. I like the sound of this one ringing and fatting things up a little bit, okay? So down, down, up, and then we're going to the 5th fret, 5th string, and then playing the 7th fret. So that's, and when I'm doing that down, 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 up, here I'm doing it down, and then here I'm doing it up. And I like to play this with the pick. You could do a hammer, but I kind of like the attack with the pick, okay? So, and I'm doing that with the upstroke. And that's giving me the open E sometimes when I go up. So, and I just like how that kind of fattens up that sound, okay? So again, that's kind of personal preference. See how it sounds good to you. So, okay. So that's the first time around. Down, down, up, 5th fret, 5th string, 7th fret. Okay, first time. Second time, that thing repeats, that down, down, up. But now we're going to go 5th fret, 3rd fret on the 6th string. So the whole thing palm muting this first thing here. So down, down, up, that's palm muted. If you don't know about palm muting, I have a YouTube video. Just type in Henry Olsen palm muting. You can find that, and I have a lot of that inside of the membership as well. Okay. So down, down, up, bam, bam, down, down, up, bam, bam, down, down, up, bam, bam. Sorry. Down, down, up, bam, bam, down, down, up, bam, bam. Okay. So that's how it starts. So it goes bum, 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 bum. So it goes here, then it goes here, then it goes here again, and then it goes. That's the next thing. Okay, so let me put that together so you can see exactly where it happens, and then I'm going to teach it to you. Okay, so. And now is where it happens. Okay. So I'm going on the 6th string, 5, 6, 7, down to the 5th string, 5th fret. So 6th string, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so then you just walk back and end it on the 3rd fret. Okay, so really slowly. I like to add a little vibrato there at the end. Okay, so the whole thing put together really nice and slow. See that? One more time. Okay, so that's what we're going to be calling the riff in this lesson, right? That's going to be called the riff, okay? So that's the main riffy part that happens throughout the tune, okay? And everything else is just chords. So that happens a couple of times before the vocals come in, all right? When the vocals come in, the guitar does nothing, okay? The guitar is silent. There's just a bass and a drum and the vocals, right? So the guitar player gets a break. So the riff happens at the beginning and in the intro kind of, then comes the vocals, then comes the riff again, then come the vocals again, okay? And the one thing that you need to know, when they're moving from the vocals into the riff, they start it by going like this. That thing that we already learned, that normally you'd end the riff with, that's how they get back into the riff from the vocals, right? That's how the guitar re-enters the tune. So bum bum ba ba bum bum ba ba bum bum ba ba. That happens a couple of times. Guitar is silent, and then to get back in, you start going like this. Then it just goes. Okay, so that's how the guitar re-enters. All right, you're gonna have to listen for exactly where that happens. But that's what's happening, okay? Then, so it goes riff, vocals, then comes this kind of second part, okay? And that is bum 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 bum. And now you're gonna go into a G power chord. Bam 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 bam. A power chord. And then it ends, then it goes back into the main riff, okay, the first time around. So boom 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 boom. See that? It's a little bit tricky. Then it goes back into the riff, okay? So you're going to have to kind of listen to the tune to get a good feeling for how everything fits together. It's moving all over the place, you know. It took me a little bit of time to get a feeling for the song as well, okay? But now you know the pieces, so that'll hopefully help you out. So then the second time around, when that happens, goes into here, back into the A, then there's a little break that happens, right? Break, Then it goes into a D, A, and then back into the riff. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff happening, but that's basically how the song happens. Okay, so after that comes the solo part. So when it comes time to do the solo basically comes in like this. So first the riff happens, then they go into a G, A, then that D, A thing happens again, right? And then the solo starts, right? And then for the solo, the guitar, the rhythm guitar is going like this. First he's playing an E, there's a break, then another E happens, okay, and then a cool thing happens that only happens once in the tune. So during the solo, the guitar goes. Then it goes something like that, all right? So you're going to have to play around with that a little bit, but those are basically the pieces, okay? So those are the pieces of the song. You're going to have to play with it because, like I said, the tune is kind of moving all over the place, but that's kind of the basic shell of it, okay? All right, so those are the basic pieces of the puzzle. Like I said, the song is kind of all over the place. I don't think it's possible for me to really walk you step by step through it because there's just so many parts. I tried to make notes. I don't know if you can see the notes. It's just how am I supposed to follow all these notes? So you know the pieces now. You know the basic things. Use your ear to fill in the dots, right? All right, I hope that this made sense. I hope you'll be able to get through it. It's a great exercise for your ears as well to try to listen to the tune over and over again and piece all these things together. Hope that helped you. All right, Henry Olsen here from Super Simple Guitar. Have a great day. Let me know what you're working on. Contact me. I'd love to hear from you. See you soon. Bye-bye.